What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin, a podcast amongst friends. It is I, Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood super Negro. And joining me, as always, are the queens of podcasts. Minus one, we are the treacherous three today. That beautiful ray of sunshine, Miss Araya Anderson, is on her assignment this week. Hopefully she will be back next week unless she find another fine-ass 55-year-old nursing man who can take her to places she's never been. And by those places, I mean outside of Florida and New York. Because I don't
She
think
said she
Rhea's ever
don't
been
date
anywhere
men from
else.
her hometown.
Oh. Oh, well. There's always change. It can happen. It can happen. Maybe. We'll see. But we're going to keep the train rolling because no podcast is
The
a
train.
full, yeah, choo choo, a full podcast without that priestess of beige rage, the progenitor of light skinned it revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love, stand up, clap, stomp your feet, do whatever you can to show your adoration for the slightly annoyed mixed chick, Miss Britt Williams. She is with us. Hello, madam.
All those cheers.
And what?
They were so
Why did
excited to see her.
Yeah. Well, last week,
That
they
shit's
didn't
manifest.
Last week
understand
they
who
booed
I
her.
introduced. They booed her,
Oh,
because they thought I said Laura Trump, and I didn't. You know,
There is
I
a
was trying to
ton
say Britt
of
Williams.
Tomb Raider porn out there, by the way. Digital, but still.
What? That's Laura Croft.
that's
I know.
nigga.
That
What
made
the
me
fuck?
think of that.
Where did that come from?
Yeah. What the hell?
Some is
Oh,
well made,
man.
some is complete trash. But
What? You know what?
Again,
If
where
you-
did that come from?
She sat and she watched Womb Raider on Pornhub.
Oh,
And that was her like, oh yeah, thank you. I have something to segue to the porn watch I did. Thank you, Anthony. And to that bird, I say you're welcome. Okay.
nice.
Uh, and ladies and gentlemen, y'all know her as the enforcer of Talking Ish, the bountifully boobed, beautiful bruiser, aka Patty Two Pistols. Y'all show some love for Miss Coretta with the Beretta. It is Helene Tarragano. She is with us. Hopefully, the crowds are scared. You scared them,
should be.
Helene.
They should be.
You scared them. Oh, dang
Rightfully
it.
so. Rightfully fucking so.
Oh no! Nope. There we go. They saw the gun. They saw the gun.
They thought about that booing shit.
They looked at each other and go, boo, boo. Oh, no. Clap. We love you, Helene. We love you.
Bitch, I'm
And ladies and
unmedicated
gentlemen-
and eating a bag of candy. Don't boo
Yeah,
me.
girl, that's all right. You gonna be pissing maple syrup later this evening. Have fun. But you know what? No podcast is a podcast as well without those beautiful people we call viewers. And we just want to thank y'all every week. Y'all tune in, no matter if it's over 100 to maybe just one. We do want to show our love
It
and
better be
appreciation.
more than one, you fuckers.
Oh, okay. That came from Elaine. But again, I still want to say thank y'all. We love y'all and we appreciate y'all checking us out every week. So to you, you also get some applause.
Nah, boo them niggas. Boo.
Oh,
Boo, nigga, gay. You gay. Nigga, you gay. Boo.
oh my god.
wow. Horrible Helene. That is your new one, aka horrible Helene. But
That
no,
would be my garbage pail name.
horrible Helene.
Horrible Lane.
Yeah.
I would take
I could
that
live with
in a
that.
heartbeat over armpit.
I
my
want
God.
a card. I want a
That's my- yeah.
collector's card of
That'd be
that.
my garbage pail kid name.
I could live with that. I'm
so jealous.
I'll still do your friendly neighborhood super Negro, but I'd have like it because the garbage pail kids is always the worst part of it all.
Yep.
So I'm thinking I'll probably be holding a food stamp card, a 40-ounce, and probably a white woman. So I think that'll work.
And a bean pie.
And a bean pie. I think that's perfect.
pie,
That's how my
my
card should be. Whoever can make
My-
those cards, make them happen.
My
I'm an
garbage pail
AI the
kid
fuck.
card.
I'm gonna take out a whole neighborhood tomorrow, and I'm gonna make all of them cards. Just watch. I'm an
Mine
AI
is
the
definitely a
shit out of
California
that.
card. Definitely a California card because she's got hairy armpits.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
a granola eating
Definitely.
crunchy
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker with a dog,
Mm-hmm.
with a stupid
Birkenstock
dog.
wearing.
Mm-hmm. Armpit
Do they
Brit.
still wear Birkenstocks? Do those shoes actually still exist?
Hell
Yes,
yeah! Are you
and
kidding
they're
me?
Oh, I didn't know.
expensive as
Oh,
shit now too.
really?
Yes.
Birkenstocks are
Yes.
so expensive now. Like
We
I
used to
wore
get
them,
them from Walmart for $10.99.
not the
Not
actual
real
Two for
Birkenstock
Birkenstock.
19.
brand, not real
Oh,
Birkenstock.
okay.
Yeah,
I
no.
used to wear them
Oh,
when I
got
lived
you.
in New Mexico, so that was what like middle school to my freshman
Mm-hmm.
year. And Birkenstocks were probably like maybe 30, $40 ish.
Okay.
Now, them shits are like $120.
Damn.
Yes. It's
I blame
Uggs
the
and
Trump
Birkenstocks.
And
administration and
ain't
the
and ain't
tariffs.
nothing changed about them. They still have that.
No.
You still wear them long enough, and you get that outprint, that
Yep.
outline of your dirty ass feet in them hoes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah. They still have the monster thick soles and
some
Mm-hmm.
of them,
really
yeah,
thick leather straps. Okay.
yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen anybody
Tory
wear them around
Burch
here.
has a collab with the Birkenstocks where she literally has a
Okay.
Tory Burch pair of Birkenstocks. They're so fucking ugly. My dumbass sister has them. I think it's
Wow.
great.
Oh, okay. I was waiting to see if there was a family connection to those
Oh
Birkenstocks. I
yeah, it's
really
the
was
white
waiting
woman. That
for it.
made sense.
Well, you know what? Before we go in to our weekly wellness, I was supposed to play this last week. I thought this was the cutest little video featuring one of the most beloved pieces of furry felt ever to be
Baby
created.
shark, do, 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 do.
It's not Baby Shark. It's nowhere near Baby Shark. But I wanted to play this little video if I could get to the share the screen. Um, this was a video that was created by the one and only Elmo, where Elmo had to let people
Was it
know
for the
who,
soccer? Yeah.
yes, who he was rooting for Team USA. So here's Elmo, y'all. He just want to send this message. Please listen to all of his monstrous wisdom and happiness.
Just to be clear, Elmo wants Team USA to win, okay? But Elmo loves everybody. Just to be clear. Don't make this a thing. Elmo loves you, and Elmo loves you, and Elmo loves you, and Team USA, and everybody who's playing. Just to be clear, Elmo wants Team USA to win.
All right.
Isn't that
That
sad when a
was
Muppet
Elmo.
has to clarify? Don't make this a thing. My God.
But there is a reason he had to do the video. He had posted
God.
on Twitter during the NBA finals. I hope both teams have fun playing basketball tonight. That was it. He showed no loyalty to the Spurs nor the Knicks. And boy, that was the night I believe the Knicks lost. Elmo got his head put on a pike
Oh my
and
God,
was
it's
paraded.
a fucking Muppet. It's a
Hey. Sesame Street is in Harlem. You
Nigga,
supposed to
how
be blue
how
and
far
you're
have we
orange.
dropped as a society of people that we are pissed at a Muppet who says, "I hope y'all have fun."
Right?
Girl,
Like,
look.
Like,
what the fuck?
not I hope y'all fucking die. Fuck the Spurs, fuck the Knicks.
Right,
Right.
because Groucho isn't Groucho the one in the trash can? No,
Oscar.
Oscar the
Oscar,
Grouch, not
the
Groucho
Grouch.
Oscar the
Marx.
Grouch.
Yeah, Oscar, because Oscar would have came out and been like, "Fuck both of y'all."
Yes.
Right?
Get away
But
from my can.
Elmo has done. We all know that Elmo don't beef with nobody but that rock. That's the only beef Elmo has ever had is
True.
with that rock.
And with his
And
former voice actor.
well, no, I thought they made up.
Ri-
The black
Kevin
dude,
Clash? They got
the
it
black
straight?
dude.
Yeah, Kevin
Yeah,
Clash.
I thought they were good because the
Oh,
allegations
okay.
came out to not be true.
Oh, you know what? That's over what, 10 years? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that was a
I
while
didn't
ago.
know
But I
about
think that
that.
as far as I know, the allegations came out to
hmm
not be true.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
you know
no,
what, Kevin
outside of
Clash?
beefing with that rock, Elmo
Mm-hmm.
ain't had beef with nobody. And occasionally he had to tell Mr. Noodle to calm down, but that was it. Elmo don't beef with nobody.
And he could see
The fuck?
Snuffleupagus. Why y'all hating on him? Why?
I did
Because
Leave
he
not
that
learn
man
that
raisin.
alone, man.
Snuffleupagus was just in Big Bird's imagination until I was
Yeah,
probably 35.
you
Really?
met you.
I had no
Yeah,
idea.
mm, a lot of
Oh.
I had
folks
no
didn't.
idea.
But did you know how he first appeared?
I
Was it
think he was like a
severe
trauma
trauma?
response, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like,
It was just a
wasn't it
bell.
severe
Yeah,
trauma?
it was severe trauma, but they never showed him. It was always a bell. Snuffleupagus used to be the sound of a bell. Only Big Bird could see him. They didn't create his look until years later,
Oh,
which is so crazy. Because when Big Bird, there's an episode where Big Bird says, "Yeah, my pal Snuffleupagus," and is it Maria? Yeah, she goes, she kind of looks around like, "Well, where is your pal?" He's like, "He's standing right next to you," and the little bell would ring, and he goes, "Oh yeah, Snuffleupagus said hello," and
yeah,
then they
no.
finally made the elephant, the elephant presenting Snuffleupagus, which, hey, that's still dope to
Unfortunately,
me.
my children did not watch a lot of Sesame Street. We would catch it
Mm-hmm.
occasionally, and they would
Yeah.
watch it occasionally, but they were more Nickelodeon children
Yeah.
than like
Eureka's Castle and all
PBS.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
more, and they, Dora and Wonder Pets and shit like that was
Mm-hmm.
their bag. So I
Yeah.
didn't catch a lot of. Now we did have a Tickle Me Elmo, because oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? No, that was my sister.
I
Oh,
was a,
okay.
my kids were PBS
Yeah, that
kids
was
because
my
I didn't have
sister.
Mm-hmm.
cable, so
Yeah.
they had all the PBS shows, and then
Mm-hmm.
occasionally, what was Wild Kratts on?
I don't even know what
PBS.
that is.
Okay. Oh, yeah, my kids were like Sagwa,
The fuck is
fucking
Uh-huh.
that?
Arthur, Dragon Tales,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Dragon Tales, I remember my
everything.
little cousin was
Caleb would
infatuated
Yeah.
with
occasionally
that
do
series.
Arthur, but that was about it.
Yeah.
My kids weren't allowed to
No.
watch Barney, and they
Mm-hmm.
weren't allowed to watch Teletubbies.
Mine didn't want to watch Barney, and they didn't want to
Why
watch
didn't want to watch
Teletubbies.
Barney? What happened?
That was once, but you have to understand, like Barney came around when my sister was young. So by the time I
Right.
started having kids, Barney was kind of like not a thing really, because I didn't start having
Passe.
kids until '01.
Okay.
And then by the
Oh, God.
time that became like Barney would be recognizable to a kid, he'd probably be like 2 or 3. And by that
Mm-hmm.
time, Barney wasn't really like around for them. The look had
Okay.
changed and everything, and it was just weird looking. So
Oh yeah.
it wasn't really a
Didn't they
thing for
have a
them.
didn't they do an animated series with Barney, or was it
I
Baby
don't
Bop?
know.
I
I
think they
stay
did
as
like a
fucking far
cartoon
away from the
version.
Barney universe as
Oh,
possible. I found that
got
shit.
you. Understood. Well, I'm old school,
What was wrong
PBS.
with
I was
Barney?
watching.
Yeah, it
This
says
is the one
Barney the
thing I used to
Dinosaur was at
love.
its peak popularity in the early to mid 90s
Yeah.
after debuting in PBS in 1992.
Mm-hmm. I was already in
Merchandising
high
started in
school.
96, 97. So yeah, I didn't my kids were on the back end of that. Like,
Got you.
so nah, we didn't really
My
do
daughter
Barney.
was
I
born in
don't. Uh-huh.
'94, so like when he hit his peak, she was. If I had let her watch it, but I didn't like Barney, so I didn't want her
Right.
to watch him.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'm from the old days. I don't know if y'all remember. They used to show the GED. Uh, like they had these shows that was based on GED lessons for people who were going to get their GED. It would, you see, when we were sick or
No.
when we claimed to be sick as
I
kids,
mean, the
we
commercials.
couldn't
Are you
watch.
talking about the get your?
No,
Oh
no, no,
no,
no,
not
no.
those
Mm-mm,
commercials.
mm-mm.
Oh,
It was a part of the Annenberg CPB project where they had these shows that catered to folks who were going to get their GEDs. You know, not now I'm serious. Like this was no joke. And I remember they used to have a show called Think About It. I'm telling you, this was the weirdest stuff. The power of geometry, where they had Sherlock Holmes and Watson, and they were made out of geometric shapes. Um, I'm from the days of Square One TV with MathNet.
I
What
remember
Reading
Square
Rainbow?
One. I remember
Y'all
Square
remember
Reading
One.
Reading
Rainbow,
Rainbow?
yes,
Reading Rainbow.
Okay,
absolutely.
Everybody knew Reading
okay.
Right.
Rainbow.
Well, during okay,
Take a
here in
look
Louisiana,
in
LPB,
a book.
after Sesame Street ended, there's a period again when I used to say I was sick and didn't want to go to school. I couldn't watch anything but PBS. That was my aunt's thing who used to watch me while my parents were working. So between the times of 9 o'clock to 3, they would show educational stuff, not stuff for kids, stuff for adults. It was a part of the adult learning annex.
So you were a nerd even as a child?
Honey, I couldn't watch my stories. I
No, I'm
couldn't
just
watch The
That's
saying.
why I
Price
was
is
like, why
Right
were you? I was like, why were you not watching The Price is Right in the stories?
Right.
That's what we was
Like,
watching when we stayed
because
home.
thank
no, no,
you.
no. I had to go. My grandmother and my aunt would be in the den watching the regular television, your soap operas and things like that.
Nigga,
I
because
had to
the
go.
10 o'clock hour was Price is Right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Exactly. But the 10 o'clock hour, which was the Price is Right for them, was me watching The Power of Geometry.
Oh no.
And think about it.
Mm.
And this
They didn't
course is
like you very
for,
much.
yeah. No, no, no.
I
They
didn't
were
know
like, you're
PBS
going to
did
skip
that.
school. You're going to do school.
Maybe because
So,
I was actually sick, so I didn't like. Because I didn't miss days. I would miss days
yeah, when you were
because I was
actually sick.
legitimately sick, or
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
like we would save up. I my mom would save up my sick days like I was working because we would go to Mardi Gras every year.
Oh,
So
okay.
I would always take
You
a
would
week
use
off.
those days.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's smart. That's actually smart.
So I
But
I
no,
never
saved
get
up
I
for
missing.
the
just
She'd be
remember
like, "You want to
those.
go to Mardi Gras? You better
Uh
suck
huh.
it the fuck up and take this roper
I,
test and go to school." Okay.
That's all. And look,
I
I don't know. Oh, go ahead,
I
Britt.
stayed
Go
home
ahead.
from school for a week once simply because Gidget was running a Gidget movie marathon all week.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
I
showed
was
your
in
whole
high
goddamn
school.
age.
yep. That's all right. No,
Gidget,
I
nigga.
remember.
Oh my
I
god.
remember Gidget. Now,
I
the
remember
Gidget
reruns
was
of
Sally
Gidget.
Field.
Yeah.
Sally Field was in the movies
I didn't like
for
Yeah, no,
Gidget,
I
this
didn't do
right?
was
Gidget.
no, she wasn't in the movie. She was in the TV show. The
The show.
movies was this
Okay.
other little blonde girl that played Gidget.
Oh,
I
Sandra
didn't do
D.
Gidget.
Yes, and I stayed home.
Sandra
Flying
D.
Nun. Sally
The
Field was
Flying
the
Nun
Flying
was
Nun, nigga.
Yes.
Flying
She
Nun.
fucking Gidget.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I love the Gidget. You know what show I used to love though? The Patty Duke show, because that was one
Yes,
of
I
the
was just
dopest
literally
ass
when you
Oh,
theme
I
said
like
that.
Patty
songs.
Duke.
That's what came to mind.
I love the Patty Duke show. I
That's the
was a
one where she
fan
would
of
play
that.
the cousins, right? Yeah.
Meet
I like
Do
Patty
you
Patty.
know
Duke.
Sean Astin is not actually John Astin's son?
I thought he
Correct.
was.
No,
He's
he
Patty's
adopted
son,
him.
but John oh, okay.
Yeah, but he
Hey,
Yeah,
didn't know that.
okay.
like he's adopted by Gomez, right?
Yeah.
Gomez
Yes.
Adams. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what's the youngest brother must be the son of
John
um
Astin.
John Aston.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. You learn
That's
something new
cool. You can say
every
your parents
damn
are Patty
day.
Duke and Gomez Adams.
Yeah. I like that and the many loves of Dobie goddamn Gillis.
Oh, I used to
Fucking
watch Dobie Gillis.
Gillis. Maynard G. Krebs.
Yeah, I used to watch
Man.
Dobie Gillis.
The
Yep.
architect of Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Yes.
Right?
He is the
Yes.
template for
John
Shaggy.
Denver.
God. Who
No,
went
Nick at
on to
Night had
become
some of the
Gilligan.
greatest shit. Dobie
Mm-hmm.
Gillis, Mr.
I Love
Ed.
Lucy. Mm-hmm.
What was the one? Green Acres.
Green Acres, Petticoat
Green
Junction.
Acres
Green
is the
Acres is
place
the
to
place
be.
for me.
Do y'all
Farm
know
living
who
is
was the
the life for
smartest?
me.
The smartest
Jaja?
in huh? No.
Who's Jaja?
The pig.
Who was yep. Arnold
Oh, yeah,
Ziffel was
Arnold.
Yeah.
considered the smartest in Hooterville. I didn't understand
Mr.
it.
Ed would have been smarter if they met
Oh
each
hell
other.
yeah.
Well, of course.
Oh yeah. Off the top. Like those shows, that was stuff my dad would just sit me and him would sit. That's how we bonded. We bonded over
Oh,
basketball, old shows, and video games. Because he
Aw.
looked at me and said, I know you ain't gonna never touch a fucking sport in your life, so I'm gonna find a way
oh.
that we can do well together.
He's like,
And
oh,
we
you little
can
fat
bond
fuck.
together. Oh yeah. He was just like, yeah,
No,
you play
my
street football, but that's all
my
right.
educational shows were like Mr. Wizard's World
I
and
watch that. Hmm.
stuff like that. Like I didn't really do PBS.
You didn't do? Oh my God, man! 3, 2, 1 contact. You
No.
never
Oh, I
watched that?
remember it. I remember three, two,
Oh,
one
but you
Mr.
never
contact.
watched it.
Rogers.
Because I
For
remember
me,
the
Mr.
the
Rogers.
opening
Yeah.
sequence of 3, 2, 1
Yes,
contact.
yep.
contact is the reason. It's the moment
I
that
watched.
I
I
everything
actually
did watch
happens.
didn't.
Mr. Rogers though. I did watch
Hmm
Mr.
I
Rogers.
didn't get to
My
watch a lot
He
grandfather
of
was so.
couldn't
TV.
He was
stand him.
very calming.
Yes,
Yes.
my
No, I
grandfather
got
didn't
kicked out of
couldn't
the house
stand
a
Mr.
lot.
Rogers.
There was no TV for me. It was a
Oh,
get out of
okay.
the house, don't come back until,
The
such and
street
such
light come
time.
on.
Seriously. That was my life at my grandparents. Literally, they would kick me out
Hmm
of the house and I would
That's
have
because
to
you
stay
was
on
half
that
black.
1 acre and play all day. I would get called in for lunch and if I had to pee, but other than that, I was not allowed in the
Yeah.
house. I had to
Oh
stay outside
wow.
all day, all
That's your
fucking
that's your
day.
your grandparents on your mom's side or your
Yeah.
dad's side?
No.
Okay, on your mom's side.
On
Gotcha.
my dad's side, my grandma had
They didn't
died
want
when
the
my dad was
no
12.
nigga. They didn't want that little
Okay.
darky in the house because ain't no way her black grandparents was having her run around outside because
There
they didn't
was
want her to get
no,
darker.
Sure.
no, there was no way.
Did
I
they tell
wasn't
did they
allowed in
tell you to come in through
Houston.
the kitchen?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't allowed. I actually did come in
Like
through
the
the
help.
kitchen. Shut up. I did. That's the door I used. But my black side, when I would go to Houston, I wasn't allowed outside
Hmm
until it got close to dark because of the heat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They didn't trust that I wouldn't fucking die
Die.
immediately.
Oh wow.
They were like, no, no, no.
No, this
She don't
baby
know
is
no
not
better.
melanated. She don't know how to absorb that sun. Y'all bring her in the house.
No,
But
they
this
would
We
wasn't
just
say
the
the
gonna
minute
same.
the Houston humidity would hit me, my face would turn bright red
This
and
is
I
not the
yeah.
looked like
same
I was
son of
dying.
my childhood.
No.
Hmm?
This ain't the same sun we had in the 80s. I don't give a shit what
No.
nobody say.
No.
Because the
It's
temperatures
gotten
that we
brighter.
are getting is ridiculous. Last week, the high was 96, 98.
Hmm
The heat index was 103, 105,
Jesus.
and 106. This is not the sun of the 80s. I don't know
Yeah.
what has irked this sun. I don't know what has crawled up in this sun and died and decided that
Us.
Republicans.
it
Republicans.
Us.
should rain down UV rays and humidity on us this way, but it
Yeah.
does, and I don't understand it because there is no way on God's green earth my black ass was outside as much as I was, and this was the same sun. It's not. It can't
Yeah.
be.
It's not.
Um.
It's absolutely. But kids, you have to remember, kids will keep going until they collapse and die. Kids have
True.
no. They don't pay attention to. I'm not feeling well. I feel a little off. They just.
Bullshit. These kids today will tell you in a heart. Ian came home from football practice on Wednesday. He called me. He's like, I threw up twice. I was like, was it like chunky or liquid? It was liquid. Oh, you're fine. That's just Gatorade coming back up. You're good. He's like, yeah, no, I'm going in the weight room. Good idea.
I
Not
love
me.
how
He
kids
understands it.
nowadays. But that's
Not mad
because
at that.
Yeah.
parents give a shit now. When I was growing up, I was not to interrupt my father at work with
It's
bullshit
yeah.
to
No, you
him,
Oh,
don't.
nigga,
meaning
please.
unless I
I
was
wish.
dead.
These niggas
Oh,
call
it
me
for
all
us.
goddamn day at work
Oh no, for us,
and be
you
sitting
sick?
on the phone like,
Drink
so
some
what you
ginger
doing?
ale.
What you what you doing today? You chilling? Nigga, I'm at work. I mean, so what that mean? What you doing? You ain't got time to talk to me?
That's my
Hell,
son.
Caleb does that.
No.
He be at work and call me at work. What you doing?
Yeah.
Nigga, what are you doing? You're at work right now.
My son called me and put his boss on the phone. He called me because he thought I was going to yell at his boss for him. I was like, I am at work. I have a job.
Why would you yell
I
at his boss?
apologized to his boss. I was like, I'm so sorry. This is your employee. My
Caleb brought
bad.
his boss out to the car last week.
To
See?
introduce you?
No, I already knew him. He was like, Mom, tell
Oh.
Elo he ain't shit. I was like, well, you know,
Kids these days, I swear to
my
fucking
son
God.
wants me to tell you that you ain't shit. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
Can you elaborate on why?
I have
No.
never in my 49 years on this mud ball, especially when I was working. No. Because I
It's not
already know
like
my
it
daddy
used to
would be
be.
like, nigga, you better keep that job. You know. My
Well,
mom
mine's
used
is
to cook
slightly
for my
different.
coworkers. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm not cooking
Yeah,
for them
I've
niggas.
noticed.
Mine's is slightly different because
Hmm
Caleb's boss used to work at the same place I work at
Oh,
as
so
a
y'all knew each other.
salesperson. So he moved to a different company and he's over like he does what I do at a different company now.
Got you.
So
Okay.
we have like I've known him for some years. So
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
different
okay.
kind of relationship. But no.
Right.
Yeah.
But
No, I
Caleb would
don't know
still
my
do that
son's
shit.
boss.
Even I think Caleb
Okay.
would still do that shit even if I didn't know him.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It's his generation. It's got to be something with it, because my
Y'all raised them.
30-odd-year-old would never even think about having me talk to her boss. But my
No,
20-year-old,
because we have made
Is it a
these children
privilege
way
thing? A
too
spoiled?
comfortable.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
it's that we have made them. We have instilled in them the talk to me about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Please let
Oh.
me know about your
Mm-hmm.
feelings. I'm listening as if I'm Dr. Goddamn Fraser Crane. That is what, bitch. These cookies ain't for you. This motherfucker came.
Aww.
I done opened some Subway cookies, and this motherfucker done came running.
Oh, poor mama.
I've
But
never
no,
known
we
that.
have left it. We have become the parents we didn't have, and it's like, do you have a problem? Please come talk to me. Now I wish these niggas would leave me the fuck alone. Don't talk to me no more.
Like, I thought when they
Now
became
you
adults
understand.
and my
Hmm.
son moved out on their own, like my kids were on their own,
No,
I honestly, and I'm sorry for this, I thought that meant they would be doing life on their own without
no,
my,
Self-sufficient.
yeah, no,
no.
Okay.
not even
No,
close.
that is so crazy because again, we are the generation that was raised on hose water and neglect.
Mm-hmm.
We had to figure it out a lot on our own. And now that we kind of have a an understanding, or what they say, a semblance um of understanding what life is, when you bring forth life into the world, you're like, okay, I got to instill as much as possible, but I also know I need to protect them, because as much as I love mom and dad, they didn't protect me as much as I felt they should, or as they just should have. We wanted a Claire Huxtable who would have drove to Baltimore because we went have big fun
With the
Shit.
wretched.
with
Wretched.
the
No,
wretched.
thank you. I did not get
Not
Claire
a
Huxtable. No.
yeah, not a aid. You just gotta find a way. Walk. Find a
Yeah, I
bus.
didn't
Do what you
I
gotta
didn't even
do.
think of asking my father for rides. I didn't think of asking my dad to take me places. I literally just spent my life on the bus and walked everywhere.
Yeah.
If I
Girl,
wasn't on
these
the
kids
bus,
don't give two shits when I tell you that.
Yeah. Get in the
They
car.
don't give a damn. Ian will call me with friends in the background. Mom, can you come get us and take us to D's house? How many
right.
nigga? When did I become a
Ain't,
taxi?
and ain't he just 2 blocks away? Go. Walk. Just walk.
Mm-mm.
I'm kind of glad these two nephews ain't got that many friends right now. But I know
Give
it's
it
gonna get
time.
worse. Yeah, I know it's gonna get
Give it
worse
time.
because they both have bikes now, and oof,
Are kids
man, they are
allowed
traveling.
to ride fucking bikes unaccompanied? And I say this because where I
Yeah.
live, you don't see kids except for like going
Hmm.
to and from school, and they have to be at
Yeah,
least teenagers. Out here, no child walks by themselves, goes anywhere by themselves, rides a bike by themselves. Nothing.
girl,
Ian would
come
occasionally have to
to
walk to school
Louisiana.
when he would miss the bus, and he
Okay,
started doing that in sixth or seventh grade. I missed the bus. I'm already at work. You better walk your ass to
yeah.
school.
Right, at that
Well,
age.
my nephews
But
can't. That's far out, so
when
I have
I was a little
I'll
kid,
bring them.
walking to school at 5 years old was
Yeah,
expected.
mind you, and I was going to say, mind you, I
Hmm.
was walking. Well, no, because I rode the bus. Did I have to? Well, I walked to. I would walk to first grade, but
Yeah.
my mom would walk me to the end of the block, and then it was just straight shot, and then the school was just on the right. So she would walk
Hmm.
me to the end and stop, and then just watch me walk. But I was walking that, but
Okay.
I didn't start walking
Well,
myself to and from school until sixth grade, and that was like a
oh,
little. That
got you.
was right at a mile.
I was
Okay.
like second, third grade when my dad would drop me off at the babysitter. Then it was time to walk to school, and I walk a mile by myself.
Hmm.
And I remember in second or third grade, being told one day as we were about to leave class, there's a man driving around, and he's going to ask you to come up to the window of his truck. Don't go up to his window. And it happened while we were walking. One little girl walked up, screamed, and ran because he had no pants
Okay.
on.
Stranger
Oh,
danger.
Oh, you know how
stranger
many
danger.
times I got fucking flashed some dude's dick when I was in grade school? Constantly.
Man,
Men,
where the fuck
Oh,
did you live?
all we had was the bum that lived at the end of the
Yeah,
street
where
who
the fuck
smelled
did
like
you live if
piss
that
and
shit was happening
regret.
constantly?
Seattle,
Yeah.
Washington, all the fucking
Well,
time. I remember I was a
the
crossing
sun
guard
doesn't
in
shine over there, so
Right.
it's
third
mental.
grade, and the girl was standing across from me, and some man, a white man in a business suit and a briefcase, was like, "Excuse me, where's the bathroom? Can I go down to the school?" And we're like, "We don't know if you can use the school bathroom." And he puts his briefcase down, unzips his pants, pulls his dick out, and starts is locked eyes with a girl across the street, and he's pissing. And he's standing next to me with his dick out. We're just like, okay, I guess this is what you do.
This is a sure bet sign that you should not raise your children in Seattle, Washington.
No, at all. Jeez. Well, we gonna move on because that killed the mood of PBS Enjoy.
Oh. I'm like,
no, it's
isn't
not
it
your
funny?
fault. It's not your no.
Everybody's like,
Yeah,
no,
look,
it's not funny.
no.
Don't we have
Not at
a
all.
thesis statement of a reader
Yes,
comment?
we do. So we are going to move to viewer comments. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, you can be a part of the conversation by just leaving a comment under the video or however you're watching. If it's on Spotify, it's right under. If you're watching us on YouTube, it's right under. The comment section is right there. Just leave your comment and we will read them. Just like oh wait, we got 2 comments this week? I think
Yeah,
we do.
Jazz and Lisa.
No.
I thought we just had Lisa.
It's Lisa. And then shout out to our good friend and viewer Scody for showing us love. He gave us like checkered flags because we constantly win the race. So
That's so
shout out to you,
sweet.
sir. Yeah. But as always, we have one of our most dedicated commenters of this here little podcast we called Talkin' Ish. And it comes from the amazing CEO of NXG Global Productions, Miss Lisa Waring. Yes. Or Lily, our bad girl Lily, because she so wants a nickname. And I really can't think of one yet. But we will be meeting her in person at DreamCon. So once I get a vibe from her, I will have a nickname for your ass. Be prepared.
Lisa in the Cult Jam.
that would be awesome. Have Jazz and Jason as Cult Jam and her as Lisa. That would be pretty cool. All right. So Lisa said Chris is one of the coolest mofos ever. Did he pay you to say that? Cause nah, he's a whole op. I said Chris was a cool human being. You know what, Lisa?
Okay.
That's a battle between you and Chris.
Right.
So Baldhead versus Dread. Let's see what happens. She goes, Anthony intros are worth the price of admission alone. I wish we were making money on this because I would be doing intros for a whole hour. Let's see. I was definitely in my teens when I saw the tape. I was disgusted. My ex and his cousin showed it to me. I regretted seeing it and never wanted to see it again. She's talking about the R. Kelly tape.
Not two girls, one cup.
Girl, two girls, one cup is probably still one of the greatest shocking videos to ever be seen. Especially if you watch the one where the Roots were watching it. It is hilarious. She says finding out Henry Cavill is American with less attractive brothers make more sense now. Wow. Okay. Obviously, they took after their British side. No offense to my brethren on the other side of the pond. Girl, just rude. Rude.
They look
to
half
be
baked
fair,
over there.
Oh, there's not much
like someone
sun,
took them out too early and they're still a little floppy on the middle, like a little doughy.
You know what? That's not my business. I still want to visit though. She goes on to say, to be fair, British black actors have talked about how there are even fewer opportunities for acting jobs in the UK, as long as they're respectful. I'm okay. It is true, but Great Britain.
Why do we have to compensate?
Smaller.
Why do we, when we don't even have enough roles for our actors, why would we have to compensate? I understand why they want to come here, but fix your shit. Protest over there. Don't expect us to fix it for you.
Well, and also, if you really think about it, and I'm gonna make this quick. There isn't as many, I want to say, studios or production companies as they are here in America. Now that's not excusing it, but if you ever notice and you watch British television, you will see maybe that one black actor that is in damn near everything. Like you always go, wait, I've seen you before. Oh, you on the episode of Midsummer Murders. Oh, I just saw you in The Vice. Oh my
They Will Kill
goodness, why
You
are you?
has a British actor. They're
Mm-hmm.
they're the guy married to the old white woman, the black guy. He's a British
Yeah, the
actor.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a
Mm-hmm.
million things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. He's everywhere. Like they're everywhere, you know? But like you said, as long as they're respectful, I'm okay. Um, unless you're David or Yellow, you might want to rephrase that. She's also saying, I was always told that Brooklyn ninjas are snakes. Jay-Z ain't helping with the alligator.
Mm, that's a true point.
Well, as the saying goes, Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it. So I guess you're right. I have long since stopped being surprised by anything Kanye does. Welcome to the party. I haven't seen the music video for the offensive song, and I don't think I ever will because I don't need that in my search in history. It's not really a video, but still, you don't need to see it. And she ends by saying, another wonderfully hilarious and informative episode, guys. And to you, Lisa, mwah, thank you. We appreciate you as always. And as I've said before, you want to be a part of the conversation like Lisa. As you see, we read her dissertation. I mean, I did it, but I will read your comments. Why? Because we appreciate y'all and we want to know what you're thinking.
Yes,
So
we do.
just put it in the comment section and we will read it in a future episode. All right. With that being said, it is now time for our random chats of blackness, aka This Week in Black. And we are starting off with our forever president, Mr. Barack Hussein Obama, who was recently on the All the Smoke podcast with Stephen Jackson and Matt Barnes. I feel bad because every time I try to get their names, I forget about Matt Barnes, and I always want to say that yellow nigga, but that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
But
a little
Matt
bit.
Barnes is real cool, a little bit. But he was on there. They were at the Obama Presidential Center uh, and doing interviews. Obama is doing interviews like it is no tomorrow. He is out there just sitting and chit chatting. But during the interview, they had brought up issues on how folks are communicating towards each other nowadays, and with the in the advent of social media as well as smartphones, there's not a lot of face-to-face conversation or confrontation. Everything now is with the keyboard or through social media doing videos and talking trash about people. But one person in particular was referenced, and Obama had some things to say.
You sure the
So
fuck did.
I want to play that moment because, my goodness, when it happened, I could not stop laughing because we knew exactly who he was talking about. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. If y'all heard that, they played a little too early, a little premature there. But don't worry, I can hold
Just
it.
like a
I
guy.
can hold it. Shut up. All right, y'all. This is Obama on All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steve
I
Jackson.
know I kind of like it. I do worry sometimes. I've heard some of the guys and talk about changes in the locker room now and how kids are, some of the younger players, instead of just talking or playing some bidwest or something, everybody just like
talk to your phone
on the
Totally
phone.
different.
The other thing I believe in, and part of what we try to teach in our leadership training is, I believe in face-to-face.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So if this, whoever you were talking about was in front of me, which has happened a couple times. He don't talk like that.
Sorry.
He knows better.
It ain't never.
And I think there is that filter of the phone creates a situation both where people just say kind of crazy stuff that they would never say
with no consequences
to your face with no consequences.
Yeah.
And
All right. That
He said he
was
know
our
better.
forever president. Yeah, he sounded like an old black dad. Now you know better. It's like it tripped me out. I thought it was one of the a cool moment in the interview. I thought the interview was really good. They talked about the center. They talked about his love for basketball. They talked about where we should be as a country. But it was that one right there because we have seen it. We have seen the way a certain orange tinged president will talk top shit everywhere. But when he's with that person, he's meek. He's mild.
Oh God, he's hopelessly in love with Obama and Mom Donnie. Hopelessly in love, and would do anything for either of them to just look his way and ask him to the Sadie Hawkins dance.
Oh wow, not the Sadie Hawkins dance. No, huh? He that desperate?
Yes,
Is he that desperate?
So in love.
Oh wow. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say you're right, Britt, because with that being said, Trump decided to put something on Trisha. And it is a crazy little video that I am still not understanding. It is a picture. Let me get this up here of I guess he wanted to show this is the difference between me and him, with himself and Barack Obama.
Nigga.
And it's a little AI video. I don't think
Damn,
we need to hear
Obama's
that
so
crap anthem.
handsome.
We don't need to hear that crap music. So this is Donald Trump.
He looks
and
so
Barack. I'm gonna agree there.
Your parents.
But here's the crazy part of it. Trump says he's 20 right here. This was taken in 1964 when he was in the New York Military Academy, I believe. And folks were like, no, you were born in 46. You're actually 18. But hey, goes to show you he's not good with numbers. That's why he's been bankrupt so many times. But
that's the hair. That's the haircut he's been trying to hold on to his whole fucking life. Right there. That's it.
But here's something that's real funny about it all. He's wearing his military, his military dress. Supposedly, now I don't know how true this is. All those medals he has on there are not all his medals.
They said that's not even his jacket. He had to borrow somebody else's.
He had to borrow, and supposedly he only earned 3 medals.
Yeah, he used that one
in
because
his
it had more
time.
medals on it for the picture.
Yeah. So already the man has been lying probably since he came out his mama rotten snatch.
That's
but
weird.
I just thought it was such a crazy situation. But I do enjoy the fact that Obama is no longer reserved or holding back now that he's completely out of office. It's the same thing with Michelle.
He's still holding back. I can almost guarantee you the shit that goes in his head and what comes out of his mouth is incredibly filtered, what comes out of his mouth. Because when Donald Trump is probably standing in front of him talking and he's nodding and smiling, he's probably like, you fucking moron. You dumb son of a bitch. And he's like, oh yeah, Don. Yeah, ha ha ha. He understands what he curated his image. He's going to be a little more vocal, but he's not going to do anything to taint that.
Right.
Yeah, he's definitely filtering. Now, he knows that he's an everyday citizen now, but he does know that he used to be the president. So he can't come out and just be like, fuck you, Donald Trump. But he can be like, he can have conversations where there's some innuendo and be like, you know the guy. And I know that guy knows that he can't come to me and talk top shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to say no names.
And it kind of reminded me of the Jay-Z freestyle that he did at the Roots picnic, where he had his little mention about Kanye, where he said he's no maniac. Watch how sane he acts when he's in my presence. And I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense because again, Trump talks really big online, on Truth Social, sometimes on Twitter, when he's doing interviews or when he's being questioned in his press conferences. But when the person he's throwing those barbs and jabs at show up, it's almost like, oh, we had a great conversation. He's a really nice person, and he's a good person. He's this, that, and the other. But I'd be like, well, yesterday you just called him a piece of shit.
Right.
So
no, he's
what is
desperately, he desperately wants to be liked, and he
Mhm.
desperately wants to be a part of the cool kids club. And he understands that Obama, Mamdani, Newsom have this way about them where they don't need to manufacture it. They don't need sycophants. They don't need people to tell them they're cool. They just exude it. And he also understands that he has never been a part of the cool kids club, and he never will be. He's a hanger-on, and he hates how that makes him feel because he's supposed to be better than this. So he knows how people see him, and it eats away at him. So that's why he talks shit. But when he gets in their face, all he wants is a hug. All he wants is to come hang out. Let's go eat. Let's go play some ball. Anything. He would be a completely different person if he got what he was craving, but no one wants to give it to him because he's such a scumbag.
That makes sense. Well, what funeral was it where him and Obama was actually, cracking jokes,
Jimmy
and
Carter.
laughing, and Jimmy Carter? Okay. Yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, I see how you play.
I think the only president
everything is
who
a
allowed
ploy.
him there.
That's why he said he's
Oh.
never said anything like that to him to his face.
Ah. And again, he hasn't. So there's truth in that. But we're going to move on because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, white folks of all ages, I want y'all to listen up and listen quick. Black folks have become immortal. I want you to realize this. Don't be scared. Don't be shocked. We have achieved the unachievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the sickle cell has been cured.
What?
You didn't hear?
Yeah, I heard.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Young 23-year-old man named Daniel Creasy out of New Orleans
Black kid?
has been, yes,
Of course he's
black,
black.
a young black man. Yes,
That's what I
white
figured.
people don't get sickle cell.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Um,
but creating something. But I figured it was a black person who invented it.
I'm sure
No,
now
no,
that it's something that's curable, white people will start to say that they can get it too.
It'll be like using Ozempic for just, oh, fuck the diabetes. I just need to lose a quick 20. But no, Daniel Creasy out of New Orleans, he was diagnosed with sickle cell since birth. He had been dealing with it. But through, I believe, gene therapy, they have found a way to cure him of, what is it, functional? I'm going to bring up the story and let the story tell it because I have not been in news for over 2 years. So I am not that great a news teller as I used to be. But this is the story coming out of Fox 8, WVUE, out of New Orleans. So this young man right here is Mr. Daniel Creasy. So let him tell the tale. Hopefully. Oh! We don't play that. I'll be damned. Can y'all hear that music?
No.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try and bring it back up. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Here's the story. I'm going to start it from the beginning. There we go. Hopefully.
As a
Boom.
23-year-old New Orleans man rings in a new future at Manning Family Children's Hospital.
23-year-old Daniel Cressy became the first person in Louisiana
Cressy,
to be
not Creasy.
functionally cured of sickle cell disease through gene therapy. That means the disease is no longer active in his system. Cressy says that his dream of becoming a pilot was almost taken away from him because of this blood disorder. He says it was tough, a two-year journey under this procedure, and he wants to pay that forward with his own nonprofit to help other people going through sickle cell treatment.
This entire journey was the hardest thing I've done in my life. And the reason why I work so hard with our organization, Privileged Pilots, is because I don't want anybody else to have to experience the loneliness and the uncertainty and the hopelessness that I felt a couple of years ago.
Someone's ability to access treatment and potentially cure should not be defined by their zip code. People in Louisiana deserve the same opportunity as people anywhere else in this country. The people living with sickle cell disease are here. They're our neighbors, our friends, our families.
Doctors say the therapy uses a patient's very own stem cells that have been edited in a lab so they no longer produce the defective cells that cause the disease. We're told around 3,000 people in Louisiana have sickle cell disease. That is the highest rate per capita in this country.
Good old Louisiana, boy. We really always stay on top for the bullshit. But congratulations to Daniel. I'm hoping now that this has been proven that this can be cured. Get this out to everybody who is suffering from it. You know, because I kind of said, all right, now we can save T-Boz. Let's go. Because in all honesty, that was really one of the biggest celebrities I had seen who pretty much spoke on her health issues while suffering with sickle cell. So that's pretty sweet, man. Congratulations to Daniel. Wishing you, all the best. And he's also become an advocate to push for gene stem cell research and gene therapy to combat the effects and eradicate sickle cell, hopefully, from this here planet. So shout out to you, Daniel. Last but not least, just a quick update on the Carmelo Anthony case. I'm going to say it's good news. He now has a new team of lawyers that are going to handle his case, his appeals case. And it's all pro bono. And from the looks of it, all black. So thank goodness for that. And one of the lawyers has some Louisiana connections. So ain't nothing like a good Southern Louisiana lawyer to get you a win. So fingers crossed to you, Carmelo. Oh, and here's the beauty. They are doing it pro bono. So,
bono.
What's that?
I said, bono.
Oh, Jesus. Not YouTube.
She wasn't making an intellectual observation.
Gotcha.
Was not.
So, yeah. So that is happening. They are going to do the Batson challenge, as well as try their hardest to get more. Supposedly there were some things in the case that were left out that didn't make the light of day. So I think they're going to try to open that up. And
yeah, I don't remember who it was, but I saw two gentlemen at a press conference talking about seeing the full video, finally being able to see the full video, and they would have completely, and it completely changed their mind on how the case should have been.
Well, let's hope it all goes in the favor of Carmelo. Now, I'm not saying he should be release. I would like to see that, but if they can lessen the charge, at least
if they could take him out of a prison where the warden is not related to the victim's family, how about we start with that?
Yeah,
just let's start with that,
because I'm still not understanding. Because they, like a good friend of mine, we had a conversation about it, and she was like, "Oh no, he walked away to go get the knife and came back." And I'm like, "But wait, I thought during the trial they said he had his bag with him, and that's where his multi-tool was. So when the little, altercation kicked in, he grabbed it and, pulled it out self-defense and did whatever he had to do. Um
Considering
Again,
how
I
Supreme
don't know.
Court just ruled about being open carry
Yeah.
across the board, seriously, and we're pissed off about a multi-tool. We're allowing people in this country to just carry inside stores no matter what, even if your state doesn't allow it anymore. The Supreme Court just
Hmm.
said it's fine. This
They
boy had
really
a
did.
multi-tool. He didn't have a
Yeah.
knife. He didn't have fucking Crocodile
Machete.
Dundee. He had a
Yeah.
multi-tool. But
Well,
okay, I don't understand this country. It makes no fucking sense to me anyway, so whatever.
it's Helene State. We just gotta run with what it is. Like where I'm from is a confederacy of dunces. Where Helene is from, it's pretty much paramilitary folks who probably ain't never seen a bit of combat, but they're armed to the teeth.
Oh
You
god, you
know.
gotta love those
There's
guys.
hear
I do
me, and it's
love
always some fat fucker with
them.
like the bottom of his stomach peeking out of his shirt that wants to wear some
Yeah.
shit about how he's gonna protect somebody. Nigga, shut the fuck
And
up.
his bulletproof vest only goes up under his titties because it can't fit over his belly. And you're like, I
But
could just shoot
Nigga
you in the
breathing
but
hard. He's
right.
leaning on his tennis shoes.
but if you
Them
think about
shoes
it,
be leaning hard as fuck. Shut
he
the fuck
does
up.
use his food as a way to conceal more than one gun. So just keep that in mind. He uses that extra fat flap to
He
hide
got it
more
Uzi
artillery.
underneath the fucking,
Yeah,
and he got 2 9s under his titties.
there it is. Pow pow, shoot him down. Pew pew, let him off. But no, again, we'll see where it goes. They haven't said when they haven't gotten a decision. I don't even think they really started. I know the process has started. Just got to wait for the date for the hearing. So fingers crossed to Carmelo and his
That
new
baby,
legal team.
that little boy.
That is it, and that is all for this week in Black. We're gonna move on now because there is another update.
Are we doing
It has a little bit of
romance?
a little hint of blackness in it. But if you remember a while back, Houston police officer Ashley Gonzalez was let go due to a video that she dropped where she was just letting her true feelings be known on how much she loved black people. And by love, I mean can't stand and wish that she get a 911 call and the people were black so she could arrest their ass.
Nobody's
Well,
jumped her
because
ass yet.
well, nobody needs to jump her because the law is saying that it will do it. I didn't know that she is now on the Brady list, and over 75 arrests that she handled are now being looked at and investigated. But here's the catcher:
She's trying to get her job
there's
back.
100 more coming
Well,
from the
she's trying to
last
get her
update.
job back.
I don't
The
think she
police
will.
union found her an
Mhm.
attorney outside because they can't represent her. So they're
Right.
working diligently to restore her back to her previous position.
That shit
Well,
is so stupid. So it's not that they're trying to restore her back. She's suing for wrongful
mhm,
termination. So it's not so much that they are initiating trying to bring her back. It's
uh-huh.
that she is in an open lawsuit now for like wrongful termination and a couple other things to say that like I shouldn't have been fired for this or whatever stupid ass shit she got going on. My
Mhm.
thing is like if you sue for wrongful termination, even if you win, why would you want to go back to this place?
To prove a
Like to
point.
me that makes no fucking sense. I don't
Mhm.
understand that. But why would you want to go back to being a cop on patrol? Because now the entire world, not just the city of Houston, knows what you believe. Do you really think that you're finna get in your patrol car and try to arrest somebody and they not be on you like white on rice the minute they see you? Because now we all know who the fuck you are and what the fuck you look like.
Right.
They're gonna be waiting to see
I
your Mexican ass.
I get where she's not, as in I would do this, but I can understand why she would want to get her job back to prove,
Hmm.
look, you can't fucking keep me down. I'm so fucking whatever. You thought you could get rid of me. I'm back on the street. Fuck you, N words. Da 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 da. I'm gonna get every last one of you because she thinks in her mind that's how it's gonna go.
But then what she's not going to understand is that every arrest that she has handled from that point on is
Mhm.
going to get challenged, which means 9
Right.
out of 10, the Houston Police Department is going to be get a tidal
Constant.
wave of lawsuits
Constant.
and challenges.
They don't
And
want her
all the
back.
folks, yeah, I wouldn't want the problem.
She's a
And the simple
problem.
fact that
Exactly.
you gave the ammunition for lawyers to come in and challenge and say that because of your behavior and how you think of people, the fact that in your video, your mouth said these words, I hope I get a 911 call and that person is black so I can arrest their ass.
And
You've already set yourself up.
every arrest for at least 2 years, because in 2024, like I had said earlier, during her review, her sergeant said specifically, you need to review the discrimination clause in our hand. Like, you have to pay attention to it
Yeah.
because you're a problem. This means at least from 2024, there is a documented case that she is racist in her behavior. So that means every arrest from at least 2024
Right.
needs to be fucking re-examined.
And that is a problem because that is resources that are being
Yep.
used to figure out if she was doing it the right way or the racist way. Which one? And it's going to be a problem. You are not going to garner any of the trust. Now, it might be cute if you get back on the force and it makes you feel untouchable and vindicated.
Mhm.
You know, like you said, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm back, you nigga. Nah,
She's gonna be
she
worse.
ain't gonna do.
She's gonna be worse if she gets back, because then she's gonna
Yes.
prove that nobody gives a shit and she can say and do what she wants to.
Exactly. So if the Houston Police Department actually really cares about their branding and who they are,
They don't.
and I get it, we all know about the police, right? I wouldn't have that back in my department. I'm sorry. You know, that's just me. Why would I bring back a problem? What does that do for me? What does that do for our system?
A police department, and it doesn't happen often, but it happened with OPD, where the federal government came in and decided you can't run your own department. That is the terror of every police department, is to have the government come in and run the police department for them, have oversight committees, things of that nature. And Houston needs to pay attention to that. And I understand that this is a legal aspect and she's got attorneys and the police department can only do so much and shit like that. But like, this is what leads to that. This won't cause anybody to come in and take over. But as long as you consistently have situations like this and officers like this, at some point you lose public trust to the point where the government will have to come in and oversee your department. And I think it was like 10 years it took for OPD. They finally just got the police department back. But like,
oh wow,
these people are problems. Do not let them back in. Or how about this? Don't fucking let them in to begin with. You can't tell me she wasn't a racist bitch before. You can't tell me she didn't fail some part of her psych when it came to that. You can't tell me she didn't drop the N-word somewhere in at least the first couple months when she got into either the academy or she was fucking on the job as a probationary officer. As long as you let this shit fester, you end up with these situations. And then you're embarrassed.
But you act like people don't hide who they are.
They do, but she can't hide from jump till now.
Why not? Says who?
She obviously didn't hide up until 2024.
She knew enough, because we have to remember, she didn't post that publicly. She posted it to Snapchat thinking that, oh, these people I know on Snapchat will not leak it. and somebody did. So she wasn't stupid enough to just post it publicly or Instagram, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or something like that. She posted it to Snap thinking her friends would listen, hear it, and it would disappear.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki
She
and keep
wasn't
it
banking on
moving.
somebody getting it out. So I'm I'm fairly certain that we have seen how many times have you been even in a relationship with somebody and you don't realize who they are for 6 months down the line? Like, "Oh, I've
Yeah.
been meeting your representative for the last 6 months. And now that you're
Right.
comfortable, now you have let your real you out and you're a fucking
Right.
douchebag." How many times have you gone on a job interview and been somebody that you are totally not, you get the job and then get on your probationary period for 30, 60, 90, 120 days, and then after that time you slowly start to morph into who you really are,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, that's not who we interviewed, bitch, this the real me.
Yep.
Even
You
though,
got to
no, you're
interview me.
correct. You're correct. But the fact that she was counseled 2 years ago about this means for 2 years, they knew she was a problem and they continued to let her be that problem. Even if she hid it up until 2 years ago. That's, as long as you hold on to officers like that, and I know you can't just dismiss them, but as long as you allow that, they will eventually be the fucking problem they've been. Because I decided for the fucking fun of it, San Antonio Police Department. I've been going down a rabbit hole of every officer that's been arrested for the last 10 years. This is almost every single one of them had a consistent issue and they got arrested for that issue. It was ignored while they were on the job. It was not until they were forced. So
Okay.
I'm of the mindset that she had to have let it run, her mouth run at least 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Because I mean, only time will tell what comes from these
She'll get back
Brady
on.
list findings. But again, 75 arrests with the possibility of another 100 to come down later in the week. That's pretty big. And even if it's not high profile arrests, it may be maybe picking up somebody for warrants, or she might have some big, burglary arrests. Those things, if they've gone to trial, now they can be brought back up and say, hey, any good lawyer can get that client out of jail now. All because you drank too much of something. And I don't want to say it's alcohol, because she did look like she was, you know, sipping on a little bit of alcohol, and you let your lips run. You let your lips write the check that HPD don't want to cash. But now you're mad because you got let go because you put a black eye on them. And they're like, we can't have that with you. So now you're like, no, they wrongfully terminated me. I shouldn't be fired. No.
Police departments don't
No.
care if you're racist. They don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't want it to ever come out. They don't care if
Right.
you sit in a
Well-
fucking locker room or you sit in a fucking
Mhm.
squad car and drop the N-word and call, Latinos nasty fucking dirty whatevers. They don't care. They're not going to get rid of you for it. They're going to get rid of you when you are a problem for the media. If you make the department look bad. So keep your shit
Yep.
together, I guess, racist. Fucking stop it.
Yeah. Well, they can't stop it. They won't stop it. It's a
Just
part of their
complain.
being. It's what. Yeah.
Can't
It just
stop, won't
it's
stop.
what makes them breed. They can't stop, won't stop. It's their ditty. Oh Lord, take it how you want it. Nope. Nope. Well, look, we're gonna move on because our final topic of the episode is a sad one. I will give fair warning. We will be talking the death of a baby.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
yeah, that again, I did tell you it was on you.
Should this nigga go away? Is that how we have
She
to do to get
just-
her to go away?
I think
Okay.
she might
Rude.
have to
I
take
have
a
to go
moment.
pee.
Mm,
Oh, that's what we do. So that's how we segue.
okay.
But
Okay.
look, sadly, we lost a, I'm gonna say it. Looking at his picture, man, we lost a beautiful child. A week or two ago in the town of, I hope I'm saying it right, Senatobia, Mississippi. It's the county seat in Tate County. Uh 1 year old.
It's backwoods, McBackwoods, Mississippi.
Thank you. Thank you, Elaine. That is why you are always my
Backwoods,
internal
McClan
GPS.
country.
That I like. I do like. Um, I hope I'm saying his name properly. Cohen Cohen Wiley, 1 years old, was shot and killed by police in the Walmart parking lot. After a 911 call was placed that his mother, as well as his mother's friend, had stole Pampers out of the Walmart. I want y'all to sit and let that sit for a second. A 1 year old was shot and killed over a pack of Pampers. What the police department was saying is they were driving and using the vehicle as a weapon, but the defense, their defense lawyers, which I believe Ben Crum took the case, were saying that the police were on the right side of the road and they were turning left. So there was no way that the car was being used as a weapon. Um, this may be a triggering moment, but I want people to see. Y'all just need to see the baby. I'm sorry. This is a cute little kid. This is Cohen Wiley, 1 years old, and shot dead over Pampers. I'm not understanding this.
It wasn't even his mother that stole them, right?
It was the friend, but the
But I
mother
also heard that
said,
she didn't even steal them.
right. The mother said, look at the video. She paid for the Pampers. So
When do cops get to shooting at people over what do you call that, what do you call the people that be in the store for when people steal? Loss
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 prevention.
prevention. When did cops start shooting people over petty loss prevention shit?
Supposedly, the cops say the reason why the officer opened fire
Take this down.
was because the vehicle was coming at law enforcement. So they just
Right.
decided to
start shooting.
shoot indiscriminately.
Now again,
First of all, how did
Okay.
the cops get there so quickly? Like, because if all they took was Pampers, they couldn't have been there that long. So they take the Pampers, walk out, and the cops just instantaneously show up.
the cops came in from what witness account was. They were leaving and the cops were driving in and they stopped.
Okay.
So again,
So they didn't even have the full fucking story.
yeah.
And they decided they were going to shoot to kill, because cops are not taught shoot to maim. You were taught shoot to kill. You were to take down your target. So they decided to shoot to kill with no real information.
Mm-hmm.
Just because some black people happen to be around.
So they shoot into this car, and the only person that gets hit is this 1-year-old?
No.
And the driver, the friend.
Yeah.
The mom didn't
In critical
get hit.
condition, but the 1-year-old was the only one who died.
Now the crazy thing is, and I know there were some people who went off on the mom. She held Cohen up to say, there is a baby. And she said she was screaming, I have a child. Bam, bam, bam. Game over.
They won't release the police officer's
The
name.
friend.
By the way,
The friend was driving. No, they won't. They won't release
They
the
won't.
police officer
I wish they would.
name, but he is on administrative leave. As far
Getting
as we
paid,
know,
Paid
they
to be at
didn't.
probably.
home.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I didn't know if they had said if he was getting paid or not. Again, look, a 1-year-old was killed for a pack of fucking Pampers. I Here's my thing, and make me understand, because what was the young woman that was killed in Minnesota when they said she used her car as a weapon
Oh
against the
yeah,
ICE agent? What was the
Mhm.
young lady's
I
name?
can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I know it starts, I believe, with a K. Um, I remember Alex Preddy, because that they speak on him a lot. Um, can't y'all just step the fuck out the way?
My okay, so first of all, let's start at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming this was like a Walmart, was it not?
This was Walmart in
If I am at
Sinatolobia.
Walmart making minimum fucking wage,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'm making $10 an hour. If
Right.
I see somebody steal a pack of diapers, I'm looking the other way.
Thank you. Right
You're
there.
stealing diapers. They're fucking diapers. Why are we condemning people in this day and age
To
for
death.
stealing things that are necessities for their children? I don't want to get off into the rant about, well, if you can't afford kids, don't have kids, because guess what? Now you have no choice.
On top of the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you could have the best
You got
job
to
in the
have a
entire
baby.
fucking world, and tomorrow you could be fired, and then what?
That part.
Yeah. Oh, and I just want to say
So,
Renee Good. Renee Good
yes,
was her
that's her.
name. My apologies.
So, if I'm seeing, because they lock up formula now, if I
Mm-hmm.
see you
Yeah.
taking formula, diapers, bread, peanut butter, lunch meat, I see nothing. Because guess what? First of all, I don't get paid enough to see nothing. Walmart itself, the conglomerate that is the Walmart family,
Mm-hmm.
has some of the highest rates of their employees still being on government assistance.
Yep.
I have a full time job for this corporation, and I myself am still on government assistance. So when I see another bitch walk in and steal Pampers, I see nothing. So I say that to say this: the motherfucker that called the police on them, bitch, I hope somebody runs over your legs.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because you
agree.
should never have called the police on somebody that you thought, not even that you knew, that you thought was stealing goddamn diapers. Diapers, bitch. Diapers? It ain't like she's stealing them just fucking cuz.
Yeah.
You called the police for some stupid shit. It could have been loss prevention. Why you didn't call up to loss prevention? Okay, grab her, whatever the case may be.
And then they
You
won't tell you to grab her because
exactly, not for fucking
That
diapers.
right. Because
it's
I
insured.
remember being told when I was working in retail, and I've been told they still say the same fucking thing. It's not
Your
worth
life
your
ain't worth
life.
it
Right. This is not coming out of your paycheck. This
at
is not
all.
your money.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. And then when I came here and I interviewed for San Pablo Police Department, got hired, they took us to the DA one day to meet him. And he said, I'll never forget this. He refused to prosecute anybody who stole formula, diapers, basic food, and
Mm-hmm.
food for babies. Because as far as he was concerned, they needed it.
It's necessities.
It was a necessity, and he was not going to make someone's life worse and rip their child away from them because they could not afford something.
Right. It's not
Right.
you're not in here stealing cosmetics. You ain't in
Right.
here stealing Spanx.
Televisions.
You ain't in here stealing TVs. You took a pack of diapers. And that's another motherfucking pack of diapers, bitch. And then we come to find out
Mm-hmm.
she paid for them. So my baby died for nothing, for something
Mm-hmm.
that didn't even fucking happen, because of some cops not having the full story. And then you have the audacity not to release the cop's name to the general public, but I have to now bury my baby.
and there's been protests. There wasn't even really altercations, but the police just came in shooting tear gas just straight up, and it was. I hate to say it. I don't want to make light of the situation, but it was kind of funny to see that their tear gas launchers weren't about shit. They popped. It just went poof, click. So they had to kick them towards the protesters, in which the protesters was like, "Oh, we're playing kickball, cool." And they had one brother, when I tell you,
Kick the can, nigga. I'll kick that shit back.
and kicked the can and hit one of them. Because they showed the video. I mean, he had a nice, that leg went back. It went back to the ancestors. And the ancestors guided his foot to kick that can right back to those officers. And it popped them. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is.
Bitch, find out who told.
Let me say this right quick. I just want to say this. I want to say let y'all know how much Walmart is worth. Okay? The company is worth, y'all ready? $920.67 billion. Almost $1 trillion company.
I don't shop at Walmart, and I'm not going to start now.
And a baby was killed for a $20 pack of Pampers.
I just want to. People constantly wonder how it's so easy for cops and white people to kill black people. Why does it seem so easy? And if you look at the economics of it, for every dollar of value of a white person, a black person is worth 15 cents.
Right.
So it's not that hard to see in their minds. We're worth pennies. We're a dime a dozen. You get rid of that hasn't changed. And in these cops' minds, this is the parents' fault. This is the women's fault. That cop, more than likely, because fuck him, he doesn't care. He shot indiscriminately. He didn't care if he was going to shoot a kid or not, because black people have no value, and definitely a black baby boy has no value whatsoever. It wasn't that long ago they were throwing him to crocodiles. It wasn't that long ago. It really wasn't. So if you think that these ideas change, definitely not in an old school type of establishment or industry like the police department. It is built on the hate of minorities, and is built on the hate of black people specifically. That's why, as terrible as this is,
yeah,
I don't know what to say, because we can't change how people think about us.
And the mother of Cohen said that they were just driving, and she was the one who said, we were on the left, they were on the right. Because if you notice, if you look at the pictures of the car, the passenger side window is shattered. I don't think it was rolled down, because it seems like there were pieces of glass still there. So I'm so damn confused. The officers, because the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation said the officers were trying to stop the car, but the driver was driving the car towards them, so they had no choice.
Where's the body cam footage and the security footage?
And that's what people are waiting on.
They were in the car. Don't you have to turn your body cam off? So it would have been running the whole time, right? Or do they turn it off when they're in the car?
I don't know how it is nowadays, but I think it comes on when they get out the car.
Okay.
Nigga, Walmart got cameras all in their parking lot.
Yeah, and Walmart is camera heavy. Even in the parking lot. They're about protecting them items. They don't care about the people now.
No.
They care about the merchandise inside.
So weirdly, mildly off topic, but it kind of hits on this. I just finished yesterday. It's a 4-part series on the fall of the largest civilizations in the world: fall of Rome, Aztecs, feudal
The British.
Japan, and no, I can't remember what the fourth one was. Oh, the Ptolemies, Cleopatra, the loss of the Ptolemies, and the bottom line came down to almost always the same thing: income inequality. It came to. Did
Oh,
you
you laughing at me,
hit your head
headbutting?
on your microphone?
Yeah, because I did, and I went, what?
But no, it
I
all
do
came
that a
down
lot.
to
So ignore me. Ignore me.
income inequality. It came down to immigration, loss of food, treating those with less like they're worth less, and consistent loss of life. Because the
Right.
value of poor life is astronomically less than the value of those with money. This is very similar. When those in power start to see people as cannon fodder, as disposable, that's when you start to breed a situation where at some point the majority of the country is those without the wealth, and you have the wealthy 1%. In every great civilization, that's typically what took it out. That's the fall of Rome was sparked because of immigration, because the immigrants were being murdered and they were being forced into the army, the Roman army, and then they were dying at astronomical rates. So I'm just saying that keep it up. At some point, this country is going to fall at the hands of those who have the least. And for the most part, that is Black and people of color.
And going back to what I was reading, there are officers who, some of them are no longer officers. They are basically saying, look, modern policing, you do not shoot into a vehicle, period, whether it's stationary or moving, because bullets travel, they go other places. And it's just like with Renee Good, again, rest in peace to her. When they shot her car continued to move. And
What do you think people just hit
it jumped the curb.
The brake? Oh, I've been shot.
Yeah.
I'm dead now, so let me worry about the brake. No, let me go careening into whatever I was fucking pointed at. Or if my hands are heavy because I fell this way, now I'm going to turn into a group of people. Oh, I don't know about where you guys live, but a lot of our cities, you cannot pursue over a certain miles per hour. You have to fucking drop the pursuit. You cannot shoot into a moving vehicle. You cannot deploy your gun without like clear justification. They still do, before you have deployed your taser, before you've tried everything else. And even though we have all those guardrails, shit still happens. So I can't even imagine in cities and states where they don't even have those guardrails, where it's just fucking fuck them. If you think they're bad people, we're behind you. And if they die, that's on them. And if their 1-year-old child dies, that's their fault, not the person who shot the child.
And that's what aggravates me. It is the simple fact that it's almost like in passing, like a child was killed. Oh, okay, yeah. Collateral damage. And I think that's how they're treating Cohen. They treating him like collateral damage. Well, if the mama and the friend wasn't taking Pampers, and that sickens me when people start to say that shit. A child was killed. Period.
If this officer has a 1-year-old child somewhere in its life, kill that child and see how collateral damage it is. Why don't we just start plucking eye for eye, tooth for tooth?
Right.
You kill one of mine, I kill one of yours. Bet you'll think twice about it, or we're all dead. Either or.
Exactly. And that's the thing that catches me. It irks me. Oh, you know what? Hold on one second. I'm gonna run this. This came from NBC News. I want y'all to see it because they do show the car. They show the car that Cohen, his mother, and his mother's friend were in. And you tell me that if they were really trying to stop the car, watch where the bullets are. A plethora of bullet holes. All right, here we go. This is the story. All right. It's paused right now. Let me kick in some audio. I should have had it ready. Here it is.
Over the death of a 1-year-old at the hands of police. Protesters met with tear gas outside the Mississippi Walmart where the incident took place, demanding justice for Cohen Wiley. According to investigators, the shooting on Sunday happened when Senatobia police responded to a shoplifting call involving 2 adults and a child. One witness telling a local reporter of the 2 adults, one was carrying the boy, the other a box of diapers.
Policeman shot, open fire in a public setting over allegedly some Pampers.
Authorities say the adults, now identified by the family's lawyer as the boy's mother and her friend, tried to get away, driving toward and nearly hitting an officer. Another officer then firing at the car. The boy's mother says she tried to communicate to police that a child was in the vehicle.
I raised my baby up trying to show them that he was in the car. By the time I set my baby down, it was like 3 to 4 shots. One of the shots hit him in his rib cage, and the other shots hit her in her arm and her thigh.
Cohen was pronounced dead at a hospital while the driver had critical injuries, according to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations, which is now handling the case.
To make no mistake, this is a very tragic situation. I would ask that the public maintain patience as much as possible. And I know this is a very frustrating time, but maintain patience as this process is done.
Attorney Ben Crump now representing the family and saying in a statement, "We intend to seek justice for baby Cohen and the life that was stolen from him."
Why do I know him?
Protesters now calling for accountability and transparency.
So they're just questions that need to be answered, video that needs to be reviewed, and to actually see what it says. Go with the evidence.
Senatobia police did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Tuesday, but on Sunday, the police department posted a statement on Facebook saying in part that it was committed to full transparency. The city of Senatobia says the officer involved in this incident has been placed on administrative leave while the state continues their investigation.
I have a question for
They want
Helene
full
because she's
transparency, but they haven't released his name.
right. I have a question for Helene because she's the most pragmatic individual I know. Okay. How is shooting at a vehicle that's moving with people in it supposed to
Sorry,
stop
y'all, hold
a
on.
vehicle?
Hope y'all didn't hear that.
No.
What?
Okay. Good,
But
good.
they said something in that news report that I hadn't heard before, and that was
Mhm.
that a shoplifting call went out to the police about 2 women and a baby.
So they knew there was
So
a baby.
you knew when you got that call, there was a car with 2 women and a baby in it,
Yep.
and you still shot into that vehicle,
Mhm.
claiming that the car was coming at you. Okay. But you shot into that vehicle at fucking head level.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a shot directly in the driver's side, like
Mhm.
directly where somebody's head would be. I'm not understanding with the whole where we're being transparent and you have to give us time. Where's the motherfucking video? We know Walmart has cameras, and there is absolutely nothing that you can say to us unless I see a 2-ton vehicle barreling towards some cop that had no time to move out of the fucking way. There is nothing that you can tell me that says, with all of my police training, I should have shot into this vehicle, knowing that the description that came with this shoplifting charge was 2 women and a baby.
Go ahead, Britt.
Didn't Riley say it best when he said, if you see it coming at you, move out the way?
Move
Whether
out the
it's
way.
pee or a car.
Mhm.
If you can move the fuck out the way, move the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Bottom line, like, I don't know. You knew you were shooting people. You knew you were shooting into a vehicle that once you shot the driver, they would lose control of that car and it could go anywhere. It could go into somebody else's vehicle. It could go into somebody sitting in their car. It could go into Walmart. But you were willing to hurt as many people as possible rather than move the fuck out of the way and let that pack of diapers go. You were willing to kill as many people as you could get away with for a pack of diapers. That's how much multiple people's lives was worth to you. I don't know how much diapers are anymore. Haven't bought diapers in 20 odd years.
Like 20, 30
But I'm gonna
bucks
assume
nowadays.
$20, $30. For $20, $30, you didn't even care how many people died. Because that's the bottom line. The minute you shoot into a moving vehicle, you decide that you're not going to disable it. You're just going to weaponize it and allow it to hit whomever. Because it doesn't slow down slowly when you shoot the driver. They don't gently ease on the fucking brake until they come to a full and complete stop. You don't care. And the fact that that's lost on the fucking police department is ridiculous to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, man. It really is. I guess as they say, we'll just have to see where this investigation goes. Hopefully,
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
yeah, because I gotta say this to the officer who shot into the car. Walmart is not gonna commend you for doing it. You're not gonna get any
That
kind
part.
of commendation. You're not
Right.
gonna get a day in your honor. You're not even gonna get a damn medal.
I have a question. If they decide to protect his identity, we'll never know if he was really actually let go. They could even say, oh, we let the officer go, but we're never going to, to protect his family. You could just lie and say you let someone go.
Well, if it does go to court, you see, this is where I say if the mom's really about it and the information and the truth really does come out, sue the whole city.
Oh, fuck
Sue
yeah.
them all. Especially if if there is video in Walmart that shows that your friend paid for the diapers or that you paid for the diapers. Period.
Get the
Everything
officer.
else, game over.
If that
And
officer has a child, just put that officer in a car with his child and let a few people shoot at it as it's driving towards them. That's how we deal with it. And if your kid gets hit, your kid gets hit. If your kid don't get hit, your kid don't get hit.
I'm not gonna suggest that, but okay. We can ride.
Why?
With that.
Why doesn't he deserve the same flagrant disregard for life?
No,
that he showed.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm agreeing with you in silence.
I'm gonna say it out loud. Motherfucker,
yes,
you deserve the same shit you did, and I hope you have a small child and that happens to your small child.
Okay, with that,
because fuck your kid.
Yeah. Again, I if y'all don't mind, one last time, if you're watching us, I want people to see this baby. I want to say the corny stuff. I want to call him a bundle of joy because he is so cute in this picture. His smile and everything. And this is something his mom and his family won't see anymore. They won't be able to hold him, spoil him, play with him, discipline him, raise him. He might have been the next president. He could have been a famous actor or a great politician or the scientist that cures whatever's the most deadliest disease on this planet.
He could have written the most amazing novel that changed the world. We don't know.
Yep.
We have no idea. What's that show on Netflix? It's the one that has all those little sci-fi short stories about Bryce Dallas Howard did the one where it was kind of like
Black
Mirror?
Yeah. Do you remember the Black Mirror episode where the woman wakes up in the chair and then she's driving around, she thinks people have stolen her kid and people are shooting at her, and she finds out in the end that she actually murdered that child, and for the rest of her sentences every single day to be reset? Do that to that cop.
Yes, to live through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do to him what he did. For the
that
rest
was a Black Mirror
up until the
episode? 'Cause that sounds
I
vaguely
think
like
so,
a movie.
yeah. I think it was in Black Mirror, yeah.
Because
I think maybe the
girl,
5th or 6th season.
No, it was the first season.
It was the first. No, the first season in Great Britain. Bryce Dallas
Yeah, it
Howard
was in
not
Great
the first
Britain.
season.
It
No,
was.
she
Wait,
was saying
oh,
she wasn't saying with the Bryce Dallas Howard in the episode. She was saying it was the
oh,
show with Bryce
show
Dallas. Like
Right.
with her.
Yeah.
Okay,
one of
I
the
got you.
vignettes was Bryce
Oh, I
Dallas.
do know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about. I do know. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
At this point, that's what we should do because people don't feel anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is muted through whatever system, social media, video games, whatever. We see people completely different. We don't see them as human beings. So if we get
Mm-hmm.
what we give, maybe that's the only way to deal with it now. Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to walk up and punch somebody's kid in the head because, hey, that shit's funny. Oh, you got a kid? Time for someone to punch your kid in the head while you're standing there watching and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Ain't so funny anymore. Like Chow. I think Chow has a son. Somebody should shoot at his son as his son's fucking running away.
Mm.
And have him stand there with nothing he can do to change it. If his kid dies, his kid dies. Bottom line. Because didn't the Bible say do unto others?
As they do unto you.
Fuck yeah.
Eye
Shit,
for an
I like
eye.
this again.
All right. Well, I hate to put that as the pin drop, but she's talking about the episode White Bear. I think that's the one she's talking about. But again, before we end this, I do want to say to Cohen's mother and family, our deepest condolences and sympathies go out to y'all. To little Cohen, hope you're with the ancestors, being embraced and loved. And to the cops who did what I would feel truly is the unthinkable, fuck y'all. That's it. And I know folks will be like,
ACAB.
well, okay. I know folks, well, what would you do if you were in the situation? I don't know. I'm not a cop and I'll never be in that situation.
I wouldn't shoot at a fucking fleeing vehicle. I just wouldn't. I let that shit go.
No.
Bottom line.
Especially
Okay,
if-
didn't catch him today.
Okay, we'll get them tomorrow. But again, the mother said, showing you her child, putting her child back down. It's the part where she said the bullet hit him in the rib cage is what got me. That's the thing that hit me.
I can't.
Man. I'm like, Cohen Wiley, man, rest in peace and in paradise, little one. Please. I really hope you are in paradise. Well, you are. You are. There's no hope. You are in paradise with all the ancestors. And that's it. We're going to end it here. Pin drop. But we would like to know your feelings, your outlooks, your thoughts on the situation, as well as all our other things we spoke on. Put it in the comment section, and we will read it in a future episode of Talkin' Ish. Also, before we go and we go into the other things that we round out the show, the podcast with, leave Black women alone. I'm not doing this to placate because I sit here with Black women on this podcast every week. But my mom's Black, my sister's Black. I have Black grandmothers. I have Black aunts and cousins. Leave them the fuck alone. Just to Black men, protect them. We should be protecting. We should not be doing the stupid shit that has been going on now. And it's now even more prevalent because we are on social media showing off, hitting women for no reason. Oh, because they said they didn't want to talk to you. Killing your wives because, oh my goodness, you're an asshole and you cheated. And you say no one can have her but me. Cut the fuck shit out. Please. You're killing the foundation of us. You're destroying the foundation of who we are. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. And look, I get it. We as Black men, we do have a massive target on our backs. But I'm starting to think, and I'm feeling, and I'm knowing Black women's targets have become way larger than the ones they've put on ours. And the sad thing is that not only are they getting it from people who don't look like them, they are getting it from people who do. Protect our women and protect our babies. That is all I'm asking. That's it. I just needed to get that off my chest because after the situation with Cohen, and then seeing the list of black women who are being killed by their spouses, their boyfriends, and just random dumb fucking strangers, it's working. My last nerve has been worked, and I'm through with it. I'm
Can I
done
give you a
with it.
positive note on what you just said?
Oh yes, please. Positivity is always warranted.
I love where I live. I absolutely love where I live.
Mhm.
I live in a downtown area. And so we do have some houseless individuals in our area that have mental health issues. And so very often when I'm walking down the street walking my dog, they are coming at me. And for the most part, and every single time there's been a black man walking next to me, he has put himself, without saying a word to me, between me and the individual who's acting erratically. There has not been a time a black man has not put himself between me and what could possibly be danger where I live. So I just want to say, I don't know about everywhere else, but where I live, the black men around here are on it.
That's
so I just want to say thank
power.
you.
That's Panther mentality. And I think it still sits there in Oakland. It's the home of the Panthers. But I don't know, man. After seeing what's been happening, everybody has their feelings about it. I just think leave black women alone. Just leave them alone. Love them, protect them. The children, same thing. Love, protect, raise. Stop putting them in harm's way. And because I believe this is the end of was it mental health month, men's mental health month this month as well? Therapy. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay to seek it. Okay? That's my words. All right?
You don't have to look at it as therapy, though, or help. What you can look at it as, you're paying someone to just give a shit about you. Nobody else. Just you.
Yeah,
they just want to help you be a better you. Nope. They don't give a fuck about anybody else in your life. They're focused on you. So for an hour a day, once a week, maybe every 2 weeks, you get to talk about you. Someone who just has to listen to you talk about you all day. Yes.
And there are brother circles, just like the sister circles. There are in many states, in many cities, there are black men who meet up, community centers, usually I think once or twice a week, and they gather and they talk. And it's a very safe space for black men. Try it. You might like it. Now, that is it and that is all. But before we go, Helene, do you have any advice for the world before we call it an episode?
I do not.
Okay, well, that's it. That's it. And that's all.
We
Before
didn't
we go,
do weekly wellness, but I just want to
Girl.
say I didn't get the job.
Oh, boo.
Did the other lady get it?
Nope. So I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Well,
As
then
long as
that's
she didn't
good.
get it.
Exactly. As soon as I found out she didn't get it, I was like, I'm cool if I don't get it now.
Okay. They just went and said, no, you brown nose too much and a no to you. So,
yeah, no to
no,
me.
that's good. Well, you know what? It's bad, but it's good. You know,
I
your
still got a
op
job.
didn't get it. There it is. You still blessed
I still
with
got a
work.
fucking job, so I am okay.
Awesome. Well, let's wrap it all up. Helene,
Sir.
let us do our question of the pod. Do you have one,
Wait,
madam?
hold on. Do that again.
Oh,
Do that
Helene,
again.
do you have a question of the pod?
Yes!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the question of the pod, given so beautifully by Miss Patty Two Pistols, aka Miss Helene Tarragano. Helene, what is the question for this week?
Question of the pod today is, who would play you in your biopic?
Biopic or biopic? Either way.
Biopic. That's the one. We'll go with biopic. Who would play you in your biopic?
In our biopic. Yeah, because if you say bioptic, most people say bioptic, and that means that's a side thing. It's bioptic.
Yeah.
So biopic. Let's go with Brit. I already know it's Julia Roberts, but Brit, who would play you? Because Julia Roberts is a strong black woman, so I've been told. You're looking.
I'm trying to think who could look the most like me and play me. Shit.
Oh man.
Rashida Jones.
Unfortunately, yes. Right? Or that's pretty much it.
And then
or
Rashida Jones is darker than you.
Meghan Markle? No, Rashida Jones has gotten lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter as years have gone by. She's looking more and more white woman.
She got real vitiligo.
I don't think I'm dark, but she's lighter than me. Shut up.
Is she?
Okay. Shut up. I can't stand it. Honestly, you know who should play me? Because with her curly hair, she looks very similar to
Rachel
me.
Dolezal.
Oh, Rachel Dolezal would be great.
I was about to say Halsey.
Even better. But
Because if
Halsey
you
can't
see
act.
Halsey with curly hair, she does not look that different than me.
Okay. Well then, okay, Halsey.
I don't think I've ever seen
Halsey
Halsey with curly
hair.
I think she has one picture where she has an afro.
And she decides, you know what? I need a good, strong award winner that could get me in the award season. Yeah, I could see her playing you. Got it. Okay. Then she gonna probably have to go to therapy because it's too black.
This is her with curly hair.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
She just gotta, she gotta eat a little bit more because she's real thin.
She ain't got no titties.
None.
Yeah.
Not
you
a
got
one.
a plethora.
Because it's either that or what's her name, Jennifer Beal. Because she's the last one who looks
and they're
similar
both,
to me.
I'm a maniac.
Yeah. Well, they could put prosthetic boobies. They could always do prosthetic boobies. So, okay, I like that.
I can
so
see Jennifer
Beal or
Beal.
Halsey.
Okay.
I see more Jennifer Beal.
I do too.
Or we could just find a Puerto Rican from New York.
Somebody asked me if I was Dominican and black the other day. A Mexican person literally thought I was Dominican and black this whole time.
Did you just go up to him and go, no, papi, nah? No, papi. No.
First of all,
I know black. I know black.
I know black.
No, papi. No, I know black. No, let me stop that.
Sorry.
Well, I love my diaspora. Okay. I'll do it. And that's an automatic. It is because we are twins. Off the top.
Kanye.
Idris. We look different.
Twins.
No, actually, twins.
Hey, twin.
We're twins.
Hey, twin.
I want you to meet Idris and just walk up and be like, hey, twin.
And guess what he do? There you go. Twins. He's twins. No, actually, Anthony Anderson. Minus the allegations.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Anthony Anderson.
Yep.
And I'm talking
he's
about
funny as
Anthony
fuck.
Anderson. Oh, yeah. But I'm not talking about, hey, I got diabetes, so I lost weight, Anthony Anderson. I'm talking about Chubby Anthony from Two Can Play That Game. Chubby Anthony from Hang Time when he was Teddy. He could do my weight loss moment, from 2019 to 2023. Sure. But then he got to fatten up again. So if he's a real actor and he about that life, he going to have to pull it.
Now you putting him through the ringer, making him lose and gain and lose and gain.
You got to, yeah. Only a true actor will die for the
But
part.
I can totally see that. Like,
yeah, we have the space. Yeah. We're both named Anthony.
He's also intrinsically funny like you.
Oh, well, thank you for saying I'm funny. I appreciate it. My mama said
No,
I'm
we just
full of
laugh
shit.
at you.
No,
Okay,
fuck
I was
you.
trying to be kind.
All right. Who's yours? Esther Roll, Mabel King. Who's playing Helene?
No.
Not Mabel King.
Why I gotta be
Damn sure not Wumi Masaki, because I will forbid it.
No, not Wumi. I would love for it to be Queen Latifah because she just It's Queen Latifah.
You just want to see Queen Latifah sit on the sofa with her titties hanging.
What's her name? I already saw that, and I wasn't
Yes,
that
we
intrigued.
all did.
Jason said last week or the week before last. What's her name from Survival of the Thickest?
Michelle Buteau?
Michelle, yeah. I was like, but I think
she's
Natasha
a
Rothwell.
woman.
Yeah,
That's what I
Natasha
said.
Rothwell.
Natasha Rothwell is you. You are her. Y'all are twins.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Kelly from
love
Insecure.
her. Oh my
Elaine
God, she
is
had
Kelly.
a show, but she also had a show on Hulu that was a short-lived show. Funny as fuck.
Only one season.
Yeah, it was only one
was
season.
so
It was good.
good,
She was
though.
Airline stewardess.
She was an
She
airline.
worked for the airlines.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think she was a stewardess though.
No.
No. She worked.
She
in
like rode
baggage
the little cart.
claim.
She was
Yeah.
The show was funny as shit. I don't know why I didn't get a second season.
Because it's black, it was funny, and
it was funny as fuck.
I'm gonna stay quiet. What was it called? Oh man, because she wrote the show. That was her show.
Yeah.
Araya's not here, but who do you think would play Araya?
Oh wow. That is a good question. Oh.
It was called How to Die Alone.
How to Die Alone. Yeah.
Who would play?
Araya. Oh man, Araya. Huh.
Araya, I think you should be played by Amber Rose.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's very disrespectful. And she's not here to defend it.
No, I'm sorry.
I got it.
Kidding.
I got it. I think the person who can capture the gravitas, the tension, the passion of the human being that is Araya Anderson, and could probably look good by getting punched out while she's getting boned. That actor would be Beyonce Giselle Knowles-Carter.
Shush.
That would be the perfect actor.
No.
She would be over the moon that she portrayed her, but she would be very upset at the shitty acting skills.
No, because Rhea's shitty singing skills outweigh it all.
I mean, I know
now.
she's dead, but what about Naya Rivera?
Naya Rivera?
Yeah.
But Rhea washes.
Do we know that for a fact?
Oh, that's true. Rhea,
Washes
do you wash
what?
every night? Her
Do
body.
we
You
know
know,
that
remember
for a
Naya
fact?
Rivera said she didn't take baths.
I didn't know that.
every
No,
day?
Rhea washes every day. Rhea, every time I'm talking to her, she got to get in the shower. I think that's her just getting away from me.
Ooh.
Lisa Ray.
Wait, no. Lisa Ray. Yes.
Okay.
Lisa Ray. And we can always say her and Lisa Ray are kind of the same. Lisa Ray is related to a famous music artist in Being the Brat. Rhea claims to be a cousin of Aaliyah.
Nigga, stop.
You know who would play her
Tennessee.
incredibly
Tennessee.
well as far as like behavior? What's her Tiffany Haddish?
Oh,
I would say more Kim Coles
I could see more Kim Coles.
Okay, I can see that.
because it's very
But, like,
erratic. It
right.
just
Like
comes out
It
of
is.
that
left
would
field.
yes.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish could, and I think Tiffany Haddish would be more explicit. Because you know how Rhea just comes out of left field talking about how she scissored
Right?
her snatch
Yeah.
and how she was getting
Completely.
butt bang and her butt is pristine, her poop shoot is pristine, and she got
That sounds
cold
like
cock
something
while
Tiffany
she was getting
Haddish.
cock knocked.
Drea.
Right.
Yeah, Drea from Love and
Di
Hip,
Matteo?
from Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
wow. Okay.
Oh, Persia White. What do you think about Persia
From
White?
Girlfriends? See,
Yeah.
no, I think Persia White
Lynn.
would be a better Brit.
You think
Think
so?
she would a better Brit? Oh, she'd be a
Yeah.
much better
I
Brit.
guess, okay. I can see
Yeah,
that.
I
can see that.
agree.
Oh yeah, she is perfectly half white and half black, and don't know which way she really want to go. Brit claims for blackness, but one day that whiteness is gonna shine like the sun.
I be fighting that bitch every day. I just want to let y'all
You know
know
what I'm
that this
saying?
is a consistent. I have white women thoughts constantly, and I have to tell myself in my head, I'm not kidding. Where I go, that's some white
what is
women
your-
shit. Stop that.
What is your white woman thought? Should I call the manager? Is
Right.
that your
Yes.
white woman thought?
That is, yes. Honestly, those are my white women thoughts. My white
Are
women
they
thoughts are
zoned to
get
barbecue
involved
here?
in shit that has nothing to do with me. That
Oh
is
my
a
goodness.
constant
All
battle
right.
for me. I'm being completely honest. I
That must
constantly
be her
have to
white side
go,
because I have
Yeah.
never
bitch.
battled that a day ever.
Right.
I
No,
don't give a
that's the
shit.
white woman side of me, and I know that. And I
I
have
don't
to go, bitch,
care.
that's the white woman, and you cut that shit
Oh
out.
my God.
Not your business.
Okay.
Mind your fucking business. Constantly.
All right. Well, we love you still, Britt. It's not half
I
of
just
you.
want you to
We
know,
love
I be
all of
fighting
you.
it though. I be fighting
All
it.
right. I don't
This
know if that's
motherfucker be having
fighting.
active. She be having active fights in her mind.
Britt did that whole put him up, put him up. Come on, hunky, put him up.
Right.
Fisticuffs. All right. Well, look, last but not least, we will do a quick talking recommendations. I'm gonna start real quick. Because I am still, this is the last Sunday of, I know this episode will be on the 1st of July, but this is the last Sunday of Black Music Month, or as some folks are saying, Black American Music Month and Pride Month. So I do have two recommendations, and they kind of flow well with each other. So, my music recommendation, Sid the Kid, brand new album drops very soon. Steve Lacy is dropping a new album. As a matter of fact, I have the dates. They are both dropping on July 17th. The internet, not the actual internet that you use to Google and watch your porn, but the group, the internet that Steve and Sid are a part of,
I
they
love
are coming
Sid.
back as well. I cannot wait. And I do have a movie review. This moves into Pride Month, but Sid and Steve are part of the Ligga Bigga Tigger community. Check out Paris is Burning. If you have not seen Paris is Burning, for shame. It is one of the greatest documentaries that document the ballroom culture of New York City.
You know, it
If you've
didn't start
seen,
out as a documentary. It started out
right,
as basically
it's supposed to
just
be a
cuts.
movie, right?
No, it was
I
a
thought it was supposed.
student
Okay.
just doing a project for school.
Okay.
And
I see what you're
because
saying.
of
Yeah,
that,
for film
yeah.
school.
Mhm.
Okay, got you. I thought it was supposed to be a movie,
Mm-mm.
and then it just said they just went, nah, these people's lives were just way too real. If you ever watch Pose, that was on FX.
Yes.
This is the documentary you have to see. Paris is Burning, and yes, when you see old girl sitting on that big old trunk, there is supposedly a dead body in it. That is worth the price of watching. So that is it. That is all for me. Britt, do you have a recommendation for the viewers?
Yes, I do. So there's an animated series on Netflix called Digital Circus. It's only 2 seasons. And the
Mhm.
reason why I'm recommending it, even though it's an animated series, you find out at the end that the majority of these characters are Black women.
Oh,
And they are also, one of the characters is part of the LGBTQ plus
girl, just say Ligga Bigga
community.
Tigger. It's too much to say.
It's a really, really, really good show that delves deeply into mental health. It's funny, and
Mhm.
it's an animated show. It's really fucking off the rocker, but it delves into mental health, what happens when people are lonely. It deals with suicide. It deals with literally everything and the society we live in now and AI. It's such a
Mhm.
good show. And finding out that the characters were predominantly Black women was such an amazing way to end that show.
And
Just
what is the name of it again?
Digital Circus.
Okay, because I'm seeing the Amazing Digital Circus.
Yes,
I
same
don't think
thing. It's the same
with
thing.
the little jester.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
At
I
the
didn't
last
know that.
episode, you find out who the humans are.
Okay, because there's one called The Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act that came out this year,
Yes,
or it's
it's
coming out
the
this
last
year.
season of this show.
Oh,
So it's so good. You can watch the full series. It's just 2 years worth.
it looked like if it's Black women, they sure got a lot of white voice actors. But okay, I see a Black woman, Queenie. was Cassie Ilubu. I hope I said her name right. She's a sister. But okay, my nephew was watching it because I kept asking, "What are you watching?" And he was like, "Digital Circus." I'm like, oh, "Okay, that's better than Deadpool. You're doing
It's
better because you
so.
know better."
It's really honestly
I'll give it
so
a watch, and it's on
good. It's good.
Netflix, right? I saw
Mhm.
Netflix. Okay, I'm gonna
Mhm.
give it a watch. Cool, Helene, what you got?
Since we were talking about PBS earlier,
Mm-hmm. Since nobody watched the
um,
GD shows except
I
me.
know we were too
Except for
busy watching
you,
Price is Right. I was too busy saying, "Come on down," to Bob Barker.
right?
And I
I
was
was
too
watching
busy
Um,
my
going
stories.
10 times 10.
right. So there was a PBS documentary that came out last year called The Inquisitor
Okay.
Barbara Jordan on PBS.
Oh, okay.
And she's black. She's Ligga Bigga
Mm-hmm.
Tigga,
Mm.
Southern. She's from Texas.
Yeah,
So I mean that hits all of my pain points right there.
there it is. Okay. Is she still in
She's dead.
politics?
She's
When did she
dead.
die?
Hmm.
Barbara
I
Jordan's
know
been dead for years, mid 90s.
really. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what?
Barbara Jordan. Yep, been
I'm
dead for a
mixing
long
her
time.
up with Sheila Jackson Lee, who just
Oh,
recently
Sheila's,
passed not too
yeah,
long
Sheila
ago.
just, I'm like, Sheila just kicked the bucket.
Yeah. Okay. And it's called The Inquisitor
It's
on
called The
PBS,
Inquisitor on PBS.
and it is about Barbara Jordan. So
Hmm.
check out Paris is Burning, The Inquisitor, the story of Barbara Jordan, The Amazing Digital Circus. And if you got your smartphones, make sure you download Sid the Kid's new album and Steve Lacy's new album, and you will be a much better person for checking out all of those recommendations.
I
All
like
right,
Sid.
ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping it up. That is it, and that is all. We want to thank y'all so much for checking us out as always. So imparting for that not well, the beautiful ray of sunshine, who is not with us, Miss Araya,
Yes.
but in spirit has taken over Miss Elaine Torregano. For I'm still gonna shout her out for Miss Araya Anderson, and for the slightly annoyed mixed chick, Miss Britt Williams, and for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Torregano. I am Anthony Sterling, saying and parting as always, be good. If you're out in them streets, be good. But if you can't be good, be careful. Until next time, bye.
You lit, Nicole.